Couple big things that I saw. First thing is, make sure, depending on how hard the ball's hit, right, the double play drill, that ball was getting on you guys pretty quickly. So the quicker the ball is getting on me, the more I got to make sure that I get my glove opened early. So I thought the biggest issue that I saw with that drill is that players would be here and then you flash late. The ball would be like on you so fast that it would bounce out of your glove. Because if I'm waiting late to do this, then my hands are hard. Ball's coming fast, I've got hard hands, the ball's not standing. So if I know the ball's coming hard at me, I've got to make sure that I present way earlier than I think. Everyone got that? So again, this cross right here on this glove, if you have some in your glove, I pretend like there's two eyes here. That's got to be facing the ball, right? Again, not fingers like this, fingers down, facing the ball early. This has to happen when the ball's still out there. Now I just receive the ball. Cool. That was the big thing I saw there. Make sure we're still timing up our left foot to the catch in here. Sometimes we get flat-footed, balls hit, and I see guys down like this, and the ball is still like way out there. I've got to time it out so that my left toe's got to hit when I catch it. All right? If you're just here and you're sitting here, and now you catch the ball, and now you get flat feet, and then somebody was just doing this and throwing, that might work in here, but you've got to make a 130-foot throw if you're playing shortstop, or even further than that. You've got to be working through the ball, cutting down the distance to first base. Sound good? Any questions with anything? I talked about mechanics of double play turns. Let me give you just a couple of quick, like 2 minutes while they get loose, things that I saw. First thing, on an underhand feed, when the ball is hit, what side of the body are you feeling the ball on? Left. Yeah, the left. So, like Coach Brian said, a lot of players were overrunning the ball. So you're going this way, you're overrunning it, and you're fielding it on this side. Right? So now I'm leaving from where I'm fielding the ball. If I just keep the ball on my left and I field it here, now I'm going that way. Marco, catch this ball. So I come this way, I'm moving this way. Now I just take it out of my glove. This is the one play we don't bring the ball up here. I field the ball here, I take it out, I flip the ball, and I follow it. Everyone get that? But if I get it on the back side of my body, like this, now I got a big long arm action, and a lot of players were doing this. And the ball's popping out of your glove. Because you're moving this way, how do I turn my glove to field that? That is super uncomfortable. Roll me this ball, Jake, keep it on this side. If I'm there, I put my glove down. My glove's on my left arm, I put it down, it's open to the ball. Here, if I just put my glove down, it's not open. Now I gotta do this. Now my shoulder's tight, my forearm's tight. Cool. Separate your hands when you toss. The words I use, try to give me the ball. So when I get this ball, I separate, I shake hands with my front hand to my toss hand, and then this hand goes behind me. So I don't flip like this, right? I flip like this. Everyone see that? So my hand's going the opposite direction. So I shake his hand, and then behind you can consider that like a wave goodbye. So it's just that move right there. Everyone got it? And I follow the toss. Second baseman. Left foot's on the bag. I'm throwing that way. Which foot am I taking to the ball again? Right foot, right? I'm always keeping my shoulders on the target. So even if Brian's flipping me the ball, let's say he goes way up the middle, I don't do this, because now I have to catch the ball and turn like that. So all I do, I keep my feet like this, and I just show him my glove. See how my body is lined up? So literally like, Jay, you can play the ball. I could literally get a ball from Jay. See that? But what guys do is you guys turn like this. And that is a much harder turn. Everyone got it? So just stay here and just show them your glove. Try to keep your shoulders as much on target as possible. A lot of players still kind of flashing late. Open the glove up early. I'd rather you be early than late. Anthony, roll me the ball. Marco, catch this ball. I don't want to be here. It's way too late. Now that looks silly, but that's what a lot of players are doing. Roll me the ball again. See how much earlier that is? The ball, how can the ball not go in here? If the glove is like this, how does the ball not go in the glove? But you go in every time. It has to go in. Okay? So flip it like late, way too late.
What do you need to be a great infielder? Okay, let's talk about the mental game, because this is such an important part of fielding, and a lot of people don't talk about this. If a hitter hits a ball 90 plus miles an hour, the ball's gonna travel about 90 feet in a half a second. Left. When I catch where my left foot lands, I get to the right, I brace, I go. So I'm gonna bring the ball here as my right foot starts to go to my left. When I take the ball out of my glove, my fingers should be on top of the ball. I don't take it out like this. I don't take it out like this. I'm on top of the ball right here. But it's not just about fielding the ball again, it's about fielding the ball properly every single time. If you're just gonna wait for your team to practice, you're not gonna be a very good fielder. If you're just gonna wait to field at practice when your coach actually does fielding practice, you're not gonna be a very good fielder. If you think you're gonna get great fielding 3 to 5 balls in infield, outfield, you're crazy. You've gotta field a lot. And so you've gotta field before practice, you've gotta field after practice, you've gotta be able to do it on your own. Don't just wait for somebody to say, let's go practice infield. Go grab somebody and say, let's practice infield.